Oh boy. Yeah. Good times. This is crazy. This is crazy. I really don't know how this is going to turn out, but I've been really wanting to do a snow hike. It's been so cold. It's been below 0 degrees, wind chills in like -17 for the last like 5 days here in St. Louis. And it's currently 11 degrees. It snowed 6 to 8 inches 2 days ago. It's snowing again right now. We're supposed to get another inch and some change probably. And I've been really wanting to hit the trail and get some snowscapes in. And snow is supposed to be stopping come like 11, which is great. It means I'm not going to damage my camera equipment. But you never know how that goes either. Let's talk underwear real quick. I'm a boxer briefs guy. Then I got my Heat Keep legging layer. I've got a Heat Keep shirt layer too. Black, flannel, fuzzy. I've got a vest. I've got a winter jacket in my truck. And then I've got a scarf, got hat, got gloves. Like, you guys gotta do that stuff if you're gonna attempt to hike in 11-degree weather in the snow. Like, don't be stupid. You will lose fingers and toes. God forbid your boots get wet too. So yeah, be smart. The state park that we're going to is Castlewood, and Castlewood was the closest state park to me growing up. In fact, it was kind of right in the city in a weird way. It's so bright out here. It's really ridiculous. I'm hopeful that the snow will stop here and I won't have to fight that for the hike. This is a look at our street. I don't think the roads are going to be this bad, but I'm definitely not going to be recording. I've got a coffee and a cigarette in my mouth and a camera in the other hand. But I wanted to give you a peek at what it's looking like.
A shame, think something new under the sun. You can't take back them things you already done. No.
Well, the roads are pretty bad. I'm over at my mother's place. My mother's place is only like 2 miles away from Castlewood. Yeah. It's like really close. Katie's in front of me. I'm going to do her a favor and not get her on camera right now, though. She's not exactly camera ready. So, you know, we all love her. She's here. I just discovered that my water bladder leaked in my backpack already. So my back's wet. It's a perfect way to start this.
Please don't die.
All right, I'll try. Katie's my backup plan, though. We have a time limit set up, so if something does go horrifically wrong, she's going to come to my rescue. Well, not her particularly, but she's going to make phone calls.
If you don't answer the phone in 3 hours, I'm calling the police.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's a 3-mile hike, so I should be able to do that. I just put my jackets in the dryer since they were wet, and they feel so warm right now. All right, we should be in the park this next clip. Fingers crossed. So they've got the road closed off to the trailhead that I want to do. I'm parked at the first trailhead that's not going to give us the view that I really want. So I'm going to park the truck here and then walk to the other trailhead. I think it's going to add maybe a half mile, so maybe a mile in total to the hike. But I know it's going to be worth it. Got big old thick gloves. We'll see how that works with recording. I've never done this before, guys. I've got like 4 extra batteries, so I assume I'm going to be good on that to be able to document this whole thing for you. But it is like 17 degrees, so it's a cold day. I'm sure batteries are going to run out quickly here.
I've only seen like 2 people so far. Usually this place is packed in the summer. About to get a taste of how deep it is right now. Well, it's pretty deep. There hasn't been a lot of people that have gone on this yet. So this is the Lone Wolf Trail. It's a 1.6 mile loop. I may end up doing this one. It's a little shorter than the one I intended, but if the snow's deep like this throughout, my boots are gonna get wet for sure. Trying not to lick my lips. Feeling a little chapped, but every time I lick them, they get colder. I may be the only poor soul that's actually taken this today. I haven't seen a single fresh footprint, so this is virgin snow from this morning. So I'm gonna have this view all to myself. It's basically straight uphill at first, till you overlook the Merrimack. Oh, that's really nice of them to put up a crisis hotline phone number. It's also sad because that means some tragic things have happened around here. I did a terrible job of pacing myself up that hill, so I'm sweating. But oh my God, what a view. Wow. Remarkable. It's like a perfect amount of overcast. So the trail meanders along the top of this cliff's ledge. And there's several little lookouts that you can go to. Not so safely right now, but you can get different vantage points. This is a small observation deck that's safe for us to walk on. Whew. Oh geez, this is crazy. What an awesome view. That's a railroad track down there too. This is the Merrimack River. Heating up. I'm fogging. My glasses are. I may take a look at all trails. I've been here before, but I'm trying to keep to the 1.6 mile loop and not the 3 mile now. So I'm gonna reference that to see where I need to go from here. Between the fog on my glasses and the light off the snow, it's really hard to see what I'm capturing. You can see this trail just meanders really close to the cliff's edge. So you do want to be careful. You can typically stick away from the rock's edge though. Nothing super dangerous. I try to find a tree every once in a while and just knock off my boots. Try to keep those clean. All right, don't look, Mom. It's not a sheer drop off, but it would make for an interesting afternoon. If you guys are into biking, they do allow bikes on this trail. So like this cuts off, this is for the bikes, this is for hiking. I'm gonna go to the bike route right now because the hiking route looks super steep. Prefer to avoid that. It's not super deep, thankfully, but it's enough to cover the boots for sure. And if you step off of what's been tracked over already, it gets deeper. Like my whole boot's underneath snow there. All right, first big decision to make. This is the River Scenic Loop paved in red, and the yellow is supposed to be the Lone Wolf Trail, which is the shorter one. So it says bike trail, but I'm gonna stick to the right here. Whoa, I haven't seen this before. This is why they call it Castlewood. I maybe saw this when I was little, but I do not remember this. I'll have to look up what this is. Ooh, got some graffiti. Huh. Interesting. St. Louis peeps, leave it in the comments. I don't know what that is. I just referenced the map again. I think this is going to work out pretty good. It may actually drop me back where I parked my truck, so all is good thus far. Though it's very cold today, there's like no wind. So, something to pay attention to. If it's only going to be 20 degrees outside, but no wind, you're not going to get that blast that really makes you suffer. I like the snow. I'm not a snowboarder or skier, like haven't done that type of shit before. But at the same time, I'm also that person that gets seasonal depression to a degree. You know, after you've been inside for like 4 days at a time, it gets a little difficult to just exist, I guess. But I just wanted to encourage you guys to, you know, enjoy your present too. You know, right now I'm back in St. Louis, not necessarily ideal. I'd love to be back on the road right now in the desert and warmer temperatures. But I'm here and enjoying this snow hike. Really happy I could share it with you guys, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. This is a cool little view. There's a ranger station down there below. It's just overlooking that little stream. Only slipped a few times here. I know you can get like crampons for your boots. In fact, my aunt had some and I forgot to grab those from her today. But something to look into if you plan on doing some snow hiking. So snowy and peaceful. Okay, looks like we're getting down to a creek bed here. You can see a deer track all the way through here. Right from underneath that bush coming all the way down. Oop. Have one walking on trail too. I'm not too good with tracks, but that looks really fresh. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. You go into deep snow. Ooh, shit. Oh, there's just no one that's been on this. It's so deep. Yo, look at this tree. Look at these thorns. Damn. Shit. I have zero clue what this tree is, but I want nothing to do with it. So many thorns. The sun has poked out for a short second completely. Wow, this is cool. I don't think I've taken this trail before. I must have always done the scenic loop trail. Okay, I was like, fuck, am I really gonna do a crossing right now? I just keep going this way. I got scared there for a second. That would have sucked. Well, I mentioned before, this is my first ever snow hike. You know, I've been outside in cold weathers and done that stuff, but I've never actually done a hike in snow like this. My face is taking a beating. I'm doing pretty good on distance. Okay, so that was a loop, I think. Huh. Can't tell if I just looped back on myself or if it was like a loop and took you back in the direction. No, I haven't been here. There's a fucking brand new creek. Just getting treated to some beautiful sights. I couldn't tell if I looped back on myself, so I made an imprint next to this boot. And it's definitely a different boot than mine, so I'm definitely on the right track still. Quick plug, I'm going to be doing kind of a complete vlog video. I guess what I use for my vlogs, how I go about the whole process. The camera that I use is a Canon M6, and they had a newer generation come out, the Canon M6 Mark II. So if you're looking for a vlog camera right now, that would be the one I'd recommend. There's a deer. Let's cross the creek. Well, if that wasn't the most majestic fucking thing. I love seeing wildlife when you're on a trail. Even just a deer. Got me a little giddy. I love these vines that kind of grow off these trees. I don't really know how they work, but they look really cool. George of the Jungle type shit. They had just closed the road to be able to plow the parking lot, so I'm now back out at the parking lot to the trailhead we started on. Just gotta walk back down the road to my truck. Well, this was awesome. My first solo hike for my new channel. First ever snow hike. Never done it before. Hopefully this gives you guys a little insight to what it would be like to get out there in the snow. I'm a pretty avid hiker, so the fact that I haven't done it yet is pretty crazy. So, and given that I was the only person on the trail today, I'm sure a lot of other people haven't done it. So, oh, my face is like numb. You can like hear me slurring my words right now. Nothing's, my fingers and toes are all feeling just fine. So I made it out alive. Thanks for supporting the channel. Take a look at my Patreon page down below. Help me keep this alive and going strong in the future. See you guys next time. Peace.